Good day to dear judges. We hope that everyone is safe and in the pink of health. We are Shak from Universiti Teknologi Malaysia, and let's start with a brief introduction to our team and the position we held. We have Andy, Yong Feng, Kai Xiang, Liu Bei, Eng Chew Sheng, whereby we are from engineering, science, and computing background. Let's take a look at one situation where Team Shark has now decided to start off a business of their own. But how? Team Shark recalled the knowledge that they learned through Monsoon Sim and decided to implement them in their business. We start off with thorough analysis of the market, just like what we have learned in Monsoon Sim, where players are required to analyze the configuration set, which will then allow them in making the correct judgment and decision. We knew that teamwork is extremely vital here, as they might need to cover and back each other up regardless of any outcome or challenge faced in their business. Team Shark knew that they are either go big or go home, so they decided to venture into the B2B market, which then led to detailed research and study to figure out the optimum and best geolocation to set up warehouse and retail base, where they took shipment day into account due to different clients' location, while at the same time considering the fact that they do not risk in utilizing the best location for retailing purpose. In addition, Team Shark also involved in B2B as well. Our team conducted a market study and analyzed the trend in market demand, because to enable us to identify when the B2B market is at a disadvantage, particularly when the B2B demand is too low. We calculated the exact profit or loss in order to determine the lowest possible bidding price, which include various expenses incurred such as shipping fee, possible penalty if the shipment is late, and so on. Not just that, Team Shark constantly manages their risk factor as well, in which they identify every possible expense and cost incurred, just like what they did in Monsoon Sim. The team prepared an Excel spreadsheet to calculate the cost incurred, B2B profit where shipping fee, average costs were taken into account, and etc. Not to forget, the team constantly seek advice and guidance from various professionals and maintain good relationships with their competitors for idea sharing or possible collaboration in the future. The next thing to consider is the initial capital, where it's one of the main factors in business, where it determines the team's ability and effort to control cash flow and figure out the best ways of maximizing the usage of cash on hand and overdraft efficiently. The team also considered loan options that can help them ease up their tight cash flow as well. They did thorough study on which loan would serve them best in terms of interest and operating expense. Team Shark participated actively in the e-commerce market, as they learned in Monsoon Sim that the term of payment in e-com would be better as compared to B2B. They might get instant receivables once they have successfully delivered their stocks. It also promised attractive profit, as the shipping fee incurred was significantly lowered as well. Our team's aim in this game was to lower the average cost of each item sold, as this will give us advantages in the cost of goods sold and net profit. We learned that by setting up a production line, it will help to reduce the average cost of goods if the production ratio is optimum and the price of raw material is cheap. However, if the production ratio is not at the optimum ratio, we have an alternative, which is through procurement, especially with importers vendors, due to lower price per good and bulk purchase discount. Not to forget that we have to constantly analyze the forex rate in order to prevent any forex loss. For the retail department, we knew that the main factor that could affect the sales would be marketing and average cost of items sold. We studied the return of investment for each promotional activity in order to figure out which marketing media provides the best return. Have you ever imagined how a company would operate without its employees? Team Shark applies high level of employee engagement to ensure the quantity and quality of the staff will always meet the requirements set. HR management is not just responsible in hiring, but also helps to maintain the quality of the employees through training and counseling. Without proper employee engagement, an organization would not display great productivity and will result in a higher staff turnover ratio. Service department is one of the parts that solely rely on staff as it provides service to the requested companies. The team practices the habits of hiring additional staff for the service department as this could allow them to secure more bidding. Not just that, our team have to consider that for each bidding, profit is ultimately important, even though with just a slight profit. We learn in Monsoon Sim the importance of effective and efficient coordination and integration of roles and tasks in managing enterprise resource management. That's the scenario where Team Shark has fully applied the knowledge that we have learned through Monsoon Sim in order to help them achieving better milestones and success in their business. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.